What's the darkest thing your child has ever asked you? My daughter Nora was sitting at the breakfast table, pushing Cheerios around in her bowl when she looked up and asked, "Mommy, what happens when people stop breathing forever?" I gave her the gentle explanation parents usually give. Some people go to heaven. Others believe different things. But everyone becomes peaceful. She nodded, seemingly satisfied, and went back to her cereal. A week later, she was coloring at the table when she asked, "If someone's heart stops working, how long until they can't wake up anymore?" My hand froze mid-sip. I told her maybe we should talk about something happier. But she just tilted her head and said, "I'm just curious." The questions kept coming. Random moments, always when we were alone. How much blood can someone lose before they die? Do people know they're dead when it happens? I mentioned it to my husband. She's just curious. My brother was the same way. Remember when he found that dead bird in the yard? She's just processing. I guess he was right. But it didn't feel like she was processing. I decided to wait a little before taking her to someone, just to see if it really was only curiosity. I started documenting everything in a journal, wondering if I should call her pediatrician. Then the nighttime episodes started. I'd wake up to find Nora standing next to our bed, just staring. Once I found her in our closet, organizing her dad's ties by color. When I asked her what she was doing, she whispered, "Making things pretty for when Daddy leaves." My husband still didn't see it. He was chopping vegetables for dinner when Nora silently appeared beside me, watching the knife rise and fall. "Mommy," she said softly, "I know how to make Daddy stop hurting you." "What did you say, sweetie?" "Daddy doesn't hurt me." She looked confused. "Yes, he does. I hear you cry in your room when he gets mad. I see the bruises you hide." Her voice was flat. "I know how to fix it. I found a bottle under the sink that says it can kill anything." I dropped the knife. My daughter had just offered to poison my husband. That night, I packed our bags while my husband was at work. I didn't leave a note. I just took Nora and drove to my sister's house, 3 states away. As we crossed the state line, Nora fell asleep in her seat. I looked at her in the rearview mirror, peaceful, innocent, terrifying. My sister didn't ask questions when we arrived at midnight. She just helped carry Nora inside and set up the guest room. Later that week, we were picking flowers in my sister's garden when Nora looked at me, squinting against the sunlight. "Mommy, are we safe now that the monster can't find us?" I knelt down beside her. "What monster, sweetie?" She spun a dandelion between her fingers. "The one that lives inside Daddy and makes him do bad things at night." Now, 2 years later, Nora doesn't ask those questions anymore. The divorce is final. The restraining order is permanent. Yes, in case you didn't notice, I was blind. It wasn't that bad. He was just stressed. He never hit me in front of her. I didn't want to see it. But my daughter, the one who once terrified me with her understanding of death, saved our lives by seeing what I couldn't.